You are a horrible, horrible human being and a terrible mother. I mean, they had to remove part of your daughter's brain. You have no clue why she's dead. Are you kidding me? You have done nothing for your daughter.
I heard a slam and I came out and he had my daughter by the throat on the wall.
And then what happened?
And she was walking away and he picked her up and he threw her on her couch. And I started going after him and he pushed me to the ground. And my glasses flew off my face and I was trying to look for my glasses. And when I got them on, I seen her face plant to the ground face first. And she was going to a seizure.
Did you ever call the police?
No.
The police show up.
They were outside. I seen it from the window.
So you couldn't go to the window and say, help?
It was 3 stories high.
I mean, they had to remove part of your daughter's brain.
And Children and Youth was at my house the same day that happened. Name it Black and Blues and didn't ask her nothing.
I was convicted of molesting my daughter.
You were convicted of molesting your daughter.
Right.
And you did 5 years in jail.
Yes.
Did you molest your daughter?
No.
Do you know what happened to you when you were 3?
I personally don't remember anymore. It's been a situation where I have blocked all of this out. Like, I've been trying to get over this all of my life.
Tiana, you were asked, did you ever sexually abuse your daughter, Yolanda? You answered no. Did you ever physically abuse your daughter, Yolanda? You answered no. Did you ever witness anyone else sexually abuse your daughter, Yolanda? And you answered no. And the results of your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
Oh my God! Oh God!
You failed your lie detector test.
Huh? I lied.
You're not telling the truth. Just the way you're saying, huh, kind of sends shivers up my spine right now.
I'm really shocked at this.
I'm shocked at your lack of...
You know what? After this, I'm done. I am done.
She's right. It's a wrap. It sounds like we got to the bottom of it. Do you believe that she had no idea this was going on?
I don't think she did.
But CPS, who investigated this, believed that she did know, not only that she knew, but that she allowed it.
I told him I didn't believe that she knew.
When the first time it happened, she wasn't there. But there was other times when she was there, right?
Correct.
Did you know the molestation case was still open and ongoing when you fled the state with your husband to Las Vegas? You answer no. You did not tell the truth.
Yes, I did.
Hold on, it's not over.
Yes, I did.
Did you know Kathy was being sexually molested by your husband when she was a child? You answered no. You did not tell the truth. Did you allow your husband to sexually abuse Kathy when she was a child?
I did not.
You answered no. You did not tell the truth.
Guess what? You can lie, but that won't.
I did not.
You stop it.
If I knew, I would have. I swear to you, look at my eyes. I did not know
That test won't lie. You do.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You favored one.
We asked you, did you ever sexually touch your grandson? You answered no. And your lie detector test, you did not tell the truth. I think that this test is reliable. I think that you probably did sexually touch your grandson.
No, I did not, Steve.
Well,
I never touched him.
here's the problem we have. Your grandson is acting out like he was touched. And then you come on the show and you fail for touching him.
I've never done anything to my grandson but love him.
You noticed nothing wrong with her.
No, there was nothing wrong with her.
Now, other people who lived in your house said you refused to take your daughter to the hospital.
Those are lies, Steve. Nobody in that house, nobody told me to take her to the hospital because there was nothing wrong with her. She showed nothing to be wrong.
So those people lied.
Yes, they lied.
What do you think happened?
I had no clue what happened with my
You have
daughter.
no clue. You lost your 2-year-old daughter and you have no clue why she's dead. Are you kidding me? Her injuries were so severe. The coroner, who was a professional, compared it to being hit by a car at 35 miles an hour. Okay? When detectives were interviewing Monique, they observed her taking a phone call from a friend, making plans to go out after the interview.
No.
They stated although she appeared to be crying, there was no visible tears.
Steve, I
It's
was in
like
shock.
you just found out your child is dead, and you're in with the detectives. You're like, hey, yeah, man, as soon as I get out here, let's go over to, This is the moment everybody's been
I'm
waiting
calling
for.
CPS.
Do you want the results for your lie detector
Yes.
test? Okay. You were asked before the show on the lie detector test, did you ever tell your young daughter, Haley, to smoke marijuana from a bowl? You answered no. Did you and Haley smoke marijuana more than 2 times together?
yeah.
You answered no. Have you ever physically abused Haley? You answered no. Did you ever threaten Haley to keep quiet about the abuse? You answered no. Did you give your daughter pills that were not approved by a doctor for her? You answered no. Was it you who poisoned Haley by use of an automotive liquid? You answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth. You admit giving your daughter drugs. You admit tattooing your minor daughter. You admit that you give her prescription pills. So it's like, what was there to fail?
I don't know why I failed.
You're a bad mother.
Whatever.
You're a terrible role model.
I think that your lie detector test is a lie and you're just trying to pull this as a little game.
You let things happen. You did things to your daughter. You have done nothing for your daughter. Get the hell off my stage!
I'm here because I've been abusive to my son since he was about 6 months. When he was about 6 months, he was crying for a long time and he was getting on my nerves, so I taped his mouth up and I put him in the closet. The closet was only about this big. It wasn't a regular closet.
You taped his mouth up, shut.
And then I went to sleep. I would beat him worse.
And when you say you beat him, how'd you beat him?
Punching him, kicking him, smacking him, throwing stuff at him. Just about anything imaginable. I had somebody to beat up. Everybody was beating up on me, so I could beat up on him. I actually enjoyed beating my son.
It's hard to do the show sometimes, it really is. You slapped him, you kicked him, you taped his mouth shut, you put him in the closet, you made him sleep in the garbage,
And in the closet.
and you say it with a smirk on your face. When's the last time you hit your son?
Last week.
Oh, yeah. Here, you want to sit? Good enough for your son, right? Should be good enough for you, right? Imagine your son laying in that. That's nice. That's real nice.
No, it's more trash than it.
Were you aware of any sexual contact between your fiance and your daughter? She answered yes. Did you know your fiance was having sex with your daughter? She answered yes.
What?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Did you allow your fiance to have sexual physical contact with your daughter? And you answered yes.
No, I
That is sickening. You knew.
didn't. No, I didn't.
You admitted to it.
Not about the sex, I didn't know.
You admitted to it.
You didn't do anything. You knew your daughter was having sex with this guy. You didn't protect her. You didn't protect your youngest one being exposed. You didn't protect her from being grabbed by this guy. You didn't show up in court to make sure he'd get a proper sentencing. You have done nothing. You're one of the biggest piece of mothers I've ever had on a stage. You should never, ever get your daughters back. I hope your sister gets to keep them forever.
I'm fighting for custody.
I hope
100%.
And you know what? When this guy gets out,
She's gonna be right back with him.
You deserve them. And now I see tears, and I don't know what. Who are they for? For yourself? Because they're not for your daughters. Because if you actually had tears for your daughters, you would have called the police. You would have showed up in court, which you did neither of. You are a horrible, horrible human being and a terrible mother, and I hope you rot in hell and someday jail. Get the hell off my stage! My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.